Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble or pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. And here's Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
The first free throw is good.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Melton hits them both. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Traps in the tray.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Harden outside. Tucker a screen. Baseline jumper. Harden can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul surveying the floor. Ayton up top. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And that one falls for Paul. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
and he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Maxey's checked in for James Harden. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he gets it to go.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Suns lead by 4. Booker outside. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. Melton against Booker. Pass to Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him over Paul. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Boy, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Your 76er.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. The dish to Ayton. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Maxey passes to Milton. To Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. Over Ayton. Embiid, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker the pass to Paul. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back. Embiid's shot is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here comes the T-shirts. On your feet. Let's tell you what, everybody.
changes for Philadelphia. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Coach Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's McDaniels in for Tobias Harris. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. Lee's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Here's KD. Lee dishes to Payne. 1:41 left in the first quarter. The drive by KD. The rebound by Niang. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Kevin Durant. And both free throws good for Harrell.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Now here's Ross. And rebounded by McDaniels. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Hit by Harrell. Here's Milton. Another shot. And no problem from Harrell as he finishes at the rim.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
Pass to Lee. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Biyombo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Craig. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. From past the arc. Unable to get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Here's Paul. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Harden the pass to Harris. Pass to Embiid from outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Now here's Booker, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Embiid against Craig. Booker looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 4-point Suns lead. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And there it is for him. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Ayton. Good D by Embiid.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And here's Harden for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Ball outside. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid. Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. The feed now to Embiid. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Craig. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Daniel House has checked in for the 76ers. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey, and the Suns making a change here as well. Kevin Durant's checked in for Torrey Craig.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here is Harris. Great D that time from Durant. Rebound by House. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
It's his first trip to the line.
Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And Harris drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ayton up top. Kicks it to Durant. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane and imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. to the paint. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Booker. And now a 3-point Suns lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Paul. The quick look, no good that time. Now Harris. Harden finds Embiid. Here is House. Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Paul with the ball. Lets a floater go. Count it. Good. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his handles simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
The shot by House is no good. Suns leading by 5. KD passes to Paul. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Embiid against Ayton. Here's Harris. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. KD passes to Okogie. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Takes it from 10. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
From 15 feet away, he's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker the pass to Paul. And here is Durant. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Daniels, he's checked in for Danuel House. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Now the pass to Milton. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Will it go? Milton gets to Niang. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
A putback, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Suns leading by 9. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here is Harris, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Melton. Here's Embiid. Over Ayton. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Now here's Harden. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Harden the pass to Harris. Driving to the basket. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
At the top of the key, Ayton. Shoots over Embiid. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Embiid finds Harden. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Durant hits them both. The 76ers trail by 7. Maxey looking it over. Tucker a screen from deep. Harden. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Booker outside. Paul passes to Okogie. Ayton a screen on Harden. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harris dishes to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 10 points.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Harden on the wing, defended by Paul. Fades and shoots. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Booker kicks to Paul. Ayton a screen on Harden. Here's Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Harden outside. Passes it to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Maxey, no good. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Pass to Paul. Over Maxey. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3 on the wing. Harden. The pass to Embiid. Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Okogie. Feeds it to Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. McDaniels checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. The pass to Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Free throw good, Maxey.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Lee finds Craig. Biombo up top. He's defended by Harrell. Here's Ross. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Maxey passes to Milton. Now, here's McDaniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And he makes the first. And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Biombo up top. He's defended by Harrell. Payne can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. Milton the pass to Harrell. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Maxey against Lee. He kicks it to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Craig sets the screen for Payne. No good from Ross.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Maxey finds Milton. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Suns leading by 5. Here's Lee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass it to Payne. Takes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 7.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Outside, Maxey. Aston Yang on the wing, Milton. Here's Maxey. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers trail by 7, setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Ayton. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Here's the pass to Embiid. And Tucker kicks to Melton. Screen by McDaniel. Lets it go from 11. A shot. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Craig passes to Paul. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Craig lays it up and banks it in. Craig's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Aiden uses his size to draw these fouls.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
First free throw is good.
You know, so much hype around Aiden. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris has checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Suns. So he gets them both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Ayton up top. He dishes it to Durant with the drive and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Now here's Embiid. Dishes it to Harden. Over Paul. Rebound by Okogie. Suns leading by 13. To the wing right side. Durant with a screen on Melton. It's deflected. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Tucker. Now Embiid. He's covered by 8. The jump hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Okogie for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Okogie's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harden inside the 3-point line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Booker. Paul outside. There's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Harden with it. Embiid with the screen on Paul. Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on 8.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Free throw drops for Harden. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Axie's checked in for the 76ers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Suns, Chris Paul. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And Ayton throws it down.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
This is it to Embiid. 13 feet away. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns leading by 15. And here's Booker. Paul outside. And the rejection by Embiid. And they'll get another chance. Booker's shot is good. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Harden the pass to Harris. There's 1:47 left in the game. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
Harden's so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Releases from 15. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers trail by 14. Harden dishes to Embiid. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Milton. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. That one a little long. Now here's Ross. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Terrence Ross at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Milton. Passes to Niang. Ross with the steal. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.